Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Obsessive Compulsive Gaming. I am the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer, and this is my review for Call of Duty Black Ops 6. So dear viewers, this game released in 2024, a year I remember fondly as the year I played a hell of a lot of video games. And I know exactly what you're thinking, dear viewers. OCG, you oh so talented chap you, who likes to occasionally get dressed up in combat fatigues and roll around the garden. Just what the hell is this game? And I'm so glad you asked, dear viewer. This is a first-person shooter video game, of course, and is actually the 21st installment of the Call of Duty series. 21, eh? That means that it's old enough to drink alcohol in America and to make love to dead bodies elsewhere in the world.
I don't think that's ever legal.
Oh, shame. So let's review this Call of Duty game the only way I know how. Badly. And let me just tell you, dear viewers, if you're not familiar with the channel, I don't play the online multiplayer, battle royale, zombies mode in these games, so I am simply reviewing the game's campaign. This game's story is a sequel to 2020's Call of Duty Cold War video game. This time we follow rogue CIA operatives Troy Marshall and Frank Woods as they assemble a team of agents to hunt down Pantheon, this game's big bad, who may or may not have ties to the CIA. And if you're wondering what does CIA stand for, I don't know. Carry it, Alfred. Curry insects as soon as possible. I've no bloody idea. What I do have an idea about is how much I bloody enjoy this game. Everything I've come to expect from a Call of Duty game. Betrayals, double crosses, which I think is exactly the same thing as betrayals. Fantastic shooting, amazing set pieces, an absolutely ridiculous villain motivation involving a bioweapon and the death of one's parents. You know, people's parents dying will send them down one of two roads. One, they'll decide to swear revenge and become some kind of villain in a Call of Duty game. Or two, they will decide to become Batman. And just like Batman, who has a marvelous collection of wonderful toys, Black Ops 6 also allows you to use some wonderful toys. Be it firearms, assault rifles, silenced pistols, rocket launchers, a remote control car that you can blow up, a tank during one of the game's better missions, a minigun attached to a bloody helicopter, a pair of sunglasses in case it's a particularly sunny day, a pair of thermal underpants in case it's a particularly cold day. You know, the usual. And of course you're going to use all these gadgets and weapons to eviscerate your enemies in very colourful way. And you'll be glad to hear that it's just as fun to do that in Black Ops 6 as it was in Black Ops 5, or Black Ops 4, or Black Ops 2, or Black Ops. I think you see where I'm going. The game also has these marvelous sequences that break up the pretty standard first-person shooter sequences. One in which you have to collect key cards and are attacked by, I want to call them zombies, but I think they're hallucinations. I don't know, but it's pretty awesome. There's also a sequence towards the end of the game that gave me very heavy flashbacks to the last hour or so of Batman Arkham Knight. Oh look, I got to mention Batman again in this review. I don't know what it is, dear viewers, but there's something so damn exciting about playing these campaigns. There's something about running after the big bad as they're trying to escape in a helicopter while taking out enemies foolish enough to get in your path. Then at the last second you jump towards the helicopter, gripping on for dear life. There's something about that that gets my heart pounding more than downing 36 cans of energy drink in the morning. There's even a very nice mission in this game, which is kind of, sort of, not really an open world section in which you can go and take on optional objectives, like cleaning out enemy encampments. In fact, it reminded me of that amazing sequence in Uncharted 4, where you're just kind of let loose on this open world kind of area and told, go and do what you want, have some fun, bring me back a postcard. If it's not obvious already, dear viewers, and if for some reason you've never seen one of my reviews for the Call of Duty campaigns, I absolutely adore the campaigns in this series. There's nothing better than spending 4 or 5 hours living out an absolute power fantasy. Therefore, I'm going to declare that Call of Duty Black Ops 6, well, the campaign anyway, is splendid. So, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, another review from yours truly. If you enjoyed this little review of mine, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't enjoyed it, well then feel free to give me a thumbs down. But please remember the single most important thing I always tell you, dear viewer, and that is to always stay obsessed with gaming. Are you still here? Oh, you must have really enjoyed this video then. In that case, you had better subscribe to the channel and check out our other content. Otherwise, you're a booby pants, and no one wants to be a booby pants.